Hope's world shattered by Liam's secret illness. Steffy betrays him. Bill stunned by bombshell twist. The Bold and the Beautiful delivers jaw-dropping drama as Steffy secretly spills Liam's grim diagnosis to Hope, going behind her ex's back in a move that changes everything. Hope is left reeling when she discovers Liam has a brain tumor, and nothing will ever be the same. Meanwhile, Bill is blindsided by a shocking revelation that leaves him horrified. As if that's not enough, Luna sneaks off to see Finn, sparking a new wave of secrets and tension. This is one episode fans absolutely can't miss. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day after watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brave and gorgeous early edition spoilers. Hope's life is permanently changed and Bill is horrified. According to Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for May 12th to 16th, 2025, Hope Logan's life will change forever and Bill Spencer will be appalled. Okay, like we normally do on the day of the early edition, we will discuss the remainder of this week before delving into the upcoming week. As you may recall, Brooke Logan and Carter Walton discussed the unfavorable status of their romantic relationships on Wednesday, May 7th. With him with Hope and her with Ridge Forrester, neither of them was with the person they desired to be. Brooke and Carter assured one another that they would each reunite with their soulmates. They were going to support one another, but Ridge simply and horribly sent Brooke away once more. Because he isn't stating, "I love Taylor Hayes, that's why I'm with her," I believe he is continuing to give her hope. "I'm going to keep my word to her," he says. He's the epitome of a waffle boy. Hope's matchmaking by Deacon Sharp versus Brooke's scheme. In any case, that sets up Brooke's complete shock when she speaks with Deacon Sharp and he tells her what he believes Hope ought to do. Naturally, Deacon was at the house, arranging for Hope and Liam Spencer to meet and, in a sense, asking Carter to move aside. Deacon is certain that Liam is the person Hope ought to date. We'll see. He is opposed to her being with Carter. And based on her recent discussions with Carter, this is not what Brooke has in mind. And I'm curious as to if Deacon can persuade her that Liam is a better option, or if they'll just end up agreeing to disagree or worse, arguing. Liam's brain tumor crisis gets worse. Steffy and Hope respond. Additionally, as you may recall, Liam saw Hope on Tuesday to discuss the brain tumor and to set the stage for him to be honest with her about dying. Naturally, Deacon was then pressuring them to be back together. Additionally, it appears that Steffy Forrester is discussing Liam with Hope over there. Recall that on Tuesday, when at Steffy's house, he experienced a severe bout of vertigo that worried Finn, who urged Liam to return to the hospital. We'll see if Hope ends up talking to Steffy rather than Liam since she witnesses his collapse and decides to tell her what's happening. Luna's audacious effort to get in touch with Father Finn. Speaking of excellent Dr. Finn, his daughter Luna Nozawa is adamant that she will have a relationship with her father, Finn, no matter what it takes to make it happen on Thursday, May 8th. Naturally, Steffy has put a stop to it and informed Finn that he is not allowed to be around her due to unpleasant situations, such as Luna attempting to kill Steffy. That's not a good way to start out with your stepmother. This week, Luna also gets to spend some time with her father, Finn. It appears that she might visit the beach house in Malibu, and Luna might be acting manipulatively toward Finn, which is, typical of her. Luna informs Finn that she is certain he would not abandon his own child. Yes, but what if your child is a psychotic killer? The question is if Finn's attitude will shift as a result of Liam's death sentence, and he will press Steffy to consider allowing Luna to have a restricted role in his life. Hope Logan receives startling news from Steffy. Steffy provides Hope with additional details regarding Liam. She will tell Hope everything there is to know about Liam's large brain tumor, including the bleeding, his fainting, the fact that it is incurable, and all the other unpleasant aspects. Additionally, Steffy will make it apparent that both of their daughters will soon lose their father, Liam. So, be prepared for tears. Amid tragedy, Hope and Steffy come together. And this might actually result in the ceasefire between Hope and Steffy that Liam so desperately desires. It's difficult to think of anything else, but this might work. On Friday, May 9th, we will conclude this week. More on Steffy and Hope will be provided as they work to understand Liam's harsh new reality and how they may best help him while also taking care of their children, Kelly and Beth Spencer. During a medical emergency, Liam confides in Bill. Additionally, Liam will be catching up with his father, Bill. Because he and Bill are at Il Giardino together, it appears that Liam is back out even if something happens and he needs to go to the hospital to be examined. As of right now, Liam informed Steffy that he intends to inform everyone about this death sentence at the time and manner of his choosing. Liam is making an effort to maintain his autonomy. However, time is running out because it's clear that things won't remain hidden for as long as he wants them to. Given that Hope, Steffy, Finn, and Bridget Forrester are aware of his illness. Furthermore, Liam might be forced to explain it if he experiences a spell while with his father, Bill. Brave and Gorgeous next week. Preview of May 12th to 16th. It is anticipated that Steffy and Hope will devise a strategy to maximize Liam's remaining time so that their children, Beth and Kelly, can spend as much time with their father as possible throughout the upcoming week, which runs from May 12th to May 16th. While they want to be pragmatic, they also want to be hopeful. Finn will also knuckle down and try to find out if there is any hope or a way to escape Liam's catastrophic prognosis. Everyone is still having a hard time accepting this, of course. And if he can, Finn won't let Kelly's advertisement expire. The good news regarding the brain tumor condition is that it is progressing more quickly than the unknown illness that Eric Forrester, John McCook, is dealing with. Recall how long it took for a diagnosis to be made before cancer was ultimately mentioned because people were furious that he was dying for no apparent reason. Therefore, at the current rate, we might be able to resolve Liam's condition more quickly than we did Eric's. Over the course of 2 months, they acted out Eric's dying plot, and then he received a Christmas miracle. Hopefully, Liam's situation will proceed more quickly. Is Carter Walton and Hope Logan's future in question? Carter might reconsider his wait. Carter promised Hope that he would wait and give her as much time as she needed. However, that can change if it turns out that Liam is ill and Hope is giving him all of her time and attention. From Carter's perspective, Liam is dying despite if Hope is now by his side. Carter only needs to exercise patience, but Daphne Rose is not subtle about what she wants from him and is right there with open arms. Luna isn't giving up on Finn. Luna will continue to make an effort to get close to Finn and impose herself on him. She was at the beach home already. She wasn't invited by him. Luna will not give up, even though he will most likely have to expel her. Sheila Carter, her insane grandmother, will be there to support it, you know. Rich Forrester and Brooke Logan fight Nick Marone is back. In addition, Brooke finds it difficult to let go of Rich. As I mentioned earlier, I don't like his whole claim that he is staying with Taylor because he doesn't want to be unfaithful. I think it's incredibly strange of Ridge to say more than just, I love Taylor and want to be with her. Because Ridge isn't helping anyone if that's not the case, and this is just about him keeping his commitment. He's also giving Brooke unrealistic expectations. He needs to leave Taylor if it's, genuine hope. He should be extremely open with Brooke if it's a false hope. And it appears that Ridge will push back more forcefully as she keeps pushing him. She is more depressed. And that prepares us for Nick Marone's comeback in a few weeks. The next update for today. Leaks from Steffy going behind his ex's back. Liam's grim fate is to Hope. Steffy Forrester went behind her ex's back after disclosing Liam Spencer's terrible destiny to Hope Logan, according to the bold and the beautiful recap for Wednesday, May 7th. Let's discuss all of the drama that occurred during the B&B show on Wednesday. Deacon Sharp called Brooke Logan to Il Giardino to voice his displeasure over Hope possibly returning to Carter Walton. When Deacon discovered Carter with Hope, he obviously didn't think they were a good fit, but he restrained himself from going crazy again. Brooke maintained her belief that Carter was in love with Hope and advised Deacon to let their daughter choose her own partner. Deacon, however, spoke up about Liam and attempted to persuade Brooke of Hope's renewed prospects with him. Daphne Rose assumed that Carter was struggling to move on from Hope at Forrester Creations because he felt guilty about her being fired. Carter wanted to bring Hope back to Forrester and have a romantic reunion with her, even though Daphne thought he should let her go. Eventually, Carter gave Hope a call to let her know that he was still committed to all of that and that he didn't want her to give up either. Hope wondered why Liam was at Brooke's house and could sense he was thinking about something. Liam pressed for additional time with Beth Spencer and was grateful when Hope enthusiastically agreed. Hope continued to believe that Liam was being reticent, though, and questioned him about his Cliff House arrangement once again. Liam remained silent regarding his brain tumor. After a while, Liam returned to Steffy and John Finnegan's house, where he acknowledged that he couldn't bear to tell Hope the truth. Steffy took off after discreetly telling Finn that she was take matters into her own hands. He didn't know Steffy was going to blab to Hope across town, but Liam subsequently reminded Finn that he had to do things his way. Hope was taken aback by Steffy's arrival when she returned to Brooke's house. Hope was uneasy after Steffy switched on the waterworks and emphasized that this wasn't about business. Steffy also questioned whether they were alone. Steffy was really beginning to frighten Hope, and she was having trouble finding the right words because she was still digesting everything. Steffy shocked Hope by telling her that Liam was dying after she admitted that this was about him. The next update for today. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful Thursday, May 8th. Luna's insidious Finn visit and Hope reels over Liam's brain tumor. According to Thursday, May 8th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan will be devastated by Liam Spencer's brain tumor, while Luna Nozawa pays a cunning visit to John Finnegan. Steffy Forrester recently showed up at Brooke Logan's house and gave Hope a stunner. Hope will have a lot of questions on Thursday's BNB episode now that Steffy has revealed that Liam is dying. Naturally, Hope might initially be shocked by the news. Hope would contend that there must be an error, even though Steffy is adamant that Liam is doomed. Steffy will, however, give Hope the entire dreadful tale, beginning with Liam's fall, brain hemorrhage, and subsequent emergency surgery. Liam's inoperable lump was discovered as a result, so Hope will have a lot to process. Steffy will acknowledge that she also doesn't want to accept the fact that Liam has a terminal illness. Steffy and Hope will connect over this terrible tumor issue, because Liam has been dealing with such pessimistic expectations from his medical staff. Since Steffy is currently in the same situation as Hope, it will be difficult for her to even consider losing Liam. It will be the first step toward Liam's desired reconciliation between Steffy and Hope. Meanwhile, it appears like Luna will surprise Finn by paying him a surprise visit to the Cliff House. She will plead for a chance to talk to Finn, who would undoubtedly not enjoy the ambush and might pressure Luna to leave right away. Knowing their father-daughter relationship, Luna will make a heartfelt appeal to Finn. According to BNB spoilers, Luna tries to win Finn over and convince him that he is too decent a man to abandon his child. Even though Finn should be impacted by Luna's remarks, he might insist on keeping Luna at a distance. Finn should continue to support Steffy's decision to restrict Luna from having any sort of interaction with her father for the time being. However, according to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna is determined to maintain her family bond with Finn and Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, so keep an eye out for any changes to her plan. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.